Morning, good morning. Yo, like Dre did that big. Oh, shit. Situation. Good morning, good morning. Just give you all a minute to get a couple of, yeah, few minutes. And let me start out with giving, other than Happy Wednesday, let me start out with giving you guys a little something. It's the little things that usually have the greatest impact in life. A smile, a hug, a thank you, a compliment. Those are the little things, right? So, just use your heart, use your head to use your heart, however, whatever role you want to reverse that to. But lead with your heart, you feel me? Anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, the title of my video, Tokyo Vanity. If you guys don't know who Tokyo Vanity is, don't worry about it. But, excuse me, for those of you who know who she is, you know that she's the girl from Loving Hip Hop Atlanta. She was on there at one time. She was fighting with Spice. Everyone fights with Spice, right? But Tokyo a little bit of a bully too because she's a big girl, a big girl, big girl. You know, she also had that stupid song, My Best Friend, My Best Friend, My Best Friend. That's her only song that people care about. I think she actually tried to drop other music. But this girl has been big all her life and will not be big and love being big. But anyway, I guess because of the holiday time, she wanna eat more. I have no idea, but she's doing this food review in New York. Now, you guys already know these content creators, um, and these food reviews. They walk up in these places and they want their food free. They want the carpet rolled out for them, and possibly they want them to pay them to promote them. Okay, so big fat Tokyo Vanity walks her fat behind with her dog, has somebody carrying her dog for her, like she's a real celebrity. You're really not. And literally, the young lady was like, "Are you picking up an order?" And she's like, "No." So the young lady's like, "Oh, we're about to close. So what you see here is what you're gonna have to buy. If you're gonna buy it." So I personally think Tokyo Vanity. If I said Tokyo Tony, I'm sorry, 'cause I got a story about her crazy fucking gap tooth ass as well. But Tokyo Vanity, her big back ass, she wanted them to notice who she was, first of all, and maybe get them a viral moment, whoever was behind the counter. And she wanted the food for free. And that's what the young lady said because before the big fat girl left out, once she noticed that no one was on her like that and she possibly was not getting the food for free, she you could see her turning the phone on and hit the door right away and start walking out talking. That's what I did notice. That's a punk move. Pull your phone out, have some commentary. Don't just blindside a motherfucker with your phone in their face while you yapping your big fat fucking cheeks. It's something about this big fat girl that I do not like. Recently, um, she got in a argument with Finesse two times, stinking butt. who his girl said that when she go to give him fellatio, she can't do it because his butt stink. That's craziness. Fellas, get it together. Anyway, Big Fat Mama had a back and forth with him, and he laid her ass out. So now she's on her little taste testing thing. When I tell you this big fat cow get in the paint, it's ridiculous. How she eat is ridiculous. It's fucking. It makes me so mad. That's why I'm calling her all these fat cows and everything because that's exactly what she act like when she's eating. Anyway, the slices for slice or whatever it's called in New York, they ended up posting the video of when she came in there, and it was no word said, no disrespect, her saying that it was the worst customer service and all that. The video proved that she lied. The young lady greeted her properly, everything, and I guess a person can feel like when their shenanigans about getting free food is not about the work, and whatever that young lady said that had to do with price, that's what turned that big fat thing away. Why are you on a road tour wanting free food? Because I know that is true. And Tokyo, she's gonna flip around and come back with a video saying, I did not want my food for free. I'm gonna come up there and slap the shit out of you. Go do it. Nobody's seen you do anything but get beat up by Akbar. Anyway, switching topics, let's talk about the other Tokyo. Tokyo Tony. Tokyo Tony, right now, she hates Tia Kemp so bad because Tia Kemp is on her little get her bag thing, you know. She's the voice on Ray J's Cabin, whatever, Love Cabin, and she's out here hosting the award shows, everything. Tokyo Tony came through dragging Tia, okay, saying that she had the HIV, she's a crackhead, and that's one thing about it. When people don't have nothing else to dig in the bottom of their dirty ass purse with crumbs and pennies in the bottom of it, they'll pull out shit like, "Oh, you a crackhead, you this, you that." What kind of shit is that? Tokyo Tony, you know better than anybody else with your damn stud ass girlfriends looking crazy, black gums. Like, come on, stop playing. You need to. Your whole daughter is linked in with the Kardashians. How and why you didn't, you know, ride off of that? Maybe it's your drug problem. What, the fuck? You calling other people crackheads. Huh, You know, the person who calls somebody a crackhead, those usually the ones that smoke that shit. You understand? So, you know, don't call somebody something unless you got proof you know that person is selling it to them or whatever. Just stay off of that. Anyway, you have 50 Cent going in on Fabulous, Manio, and all the guys on the podcast. Literally, when I tell you all of them going at 50, it's absolutely crazy. Manio not gonna play with 50 first off. You know, out of all of them, Manio is in the streets. He's not gonna, you know, play around with all that um dragon shit, So they was posting, I guess Manio said that 50 was the one who put him on or whatever, but he said he don't give a shit. 50 still a bitch, you know, and 50 still have diabetes because he's sweet. He's so sweet, he give a nigga diabetes when you listen to his music. That's how sweet they're saying that 50 is, right? They're trying to say 50 is sweet on puffy. That's why he coming at Puffy like that is out of pure hate and um, just not even so much, um, not even so much as you know dragging another black man like 50 is really got some deep rooted hate for Puffy. Um, and we all know when that happens, that's because someone really liked them, really in love with them. I know how weird that sounds, but something didn't crack off, or maybe did he crack one of all of 50's girls? I have no idea, but it's definitely something that's deep rooted in that. Um, anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. I got other shit to talk about, but I feel like that's just fluff. So we're not gonna do fluff today. We are gonna keep it straight to the point. Y'all have a good day on purpose. Be good. I'm sorry, smile at least. Try to give people their little pleasantries or whatever, and then that's all you got to do. You only owe a person one good morning a day. That's it. That's all you kind of in debt for, and then after that, you don't have to say shit ass whole else. That's right. Anyway, y'all be easy. Have a good day on purpose. Bye.